Hi, this is Scott Lowther here, Advisory Teacher for ICT SEND, and I'm going to show you a quick video on how to use guided access on the iPad. Now, it will vary a little bit depending on what iPad you have and what iOS it is upgraded to, but you can find it by going into the Settings cog, and it should be under Accessibility. If you've got an older iPad, the accessibility options will be under General. So if you go under Accessibility and down to the bottom, you should see a section that says Guided Access, and you just need to make sure that that is toggled to On. Now, guided access works when you are in an app, so if you could open up any app and then you need to enable guided access. Now, there are several different ways of doing that. If you've got a home button on your iPad, it's usually started by triple clicking on the home button. My iPad doesn't have a home button, so I activate it by triple clicking the power button at the top of the iPad. So I'll triple click that. It says guided access is started. Now I actually want to have a look at the settings, so I'm going to triple click it again and put in my passcode that I made. And here are the options for guided access. So you can either resume it or start it here. You can end it there, or you can look at some of the options. Now, what you can toggle on and off here are various things. The first one is the top button, which means that if it's on, then if they try and press the power button, it won't do anything. The next one is the volume buttons, so that if it's on, you won't be able to control the volume or adjust the volume. The next ones are the motion options. I normally leave that one on. That's just in case there are any motion options within an app. If you tilt the iPad, it does a certain thing. If you shake it does something. I normally leave that on. If you have it on here, it means you can use the keyboards. This is for touch. If you can turn it off, that means that they won't be able to touch the screen. They'll only be able to watch something. And this is quite a useful one. It's a time limit. So if you toggle the time limit on, you can set for how long this is going to be used for, that app in question. And when you start that, there'll be a timer that will come on. You may notice this little greyed out area up here. This is something I've set previously. What you can do is you can actually draw around sections of the screen that you don't want to be able to be touched. So if I don't want anyone to touch those buttons there, you'll see it will grey it out. And when we resume guided access, you'll see that these bits can't be interacted with at all. You can see here that there's 5 minutes remaining, and when that gets down to 0, it will come up with a little display in the middle of the screen saying time is up. Okay, when you're in guided access, you triple click the button and then you enter in the passcode. When you first set up guided access, it will ask you to give a passcode and to confirm it. And to exit it, you just press end here. So guided access is really, really useful if you've got an app that you don't want a pupil to exit out of, or if perhaps you've got a pupil who likes to change through lots of different apps. This will just help them to focus on one thing. Sometimes pupils can accidentally jiggle the screen too much and close an app, and that can be quite frustrating. Guided access also removes that possibility. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot, and be sure to check out the website for more useful guides and information.